Hello guys, it's Alvin here. Sad to say, for some reason I'm unable to record my other game save, as I keep getting an error whenever I do try to. I'll see if I can fix that out. Otherwise I will have a just a short video of this one. So this is the one I've been using just to basically test things out. It has kind of progressed faster than the other one did, I guess mostly just because I didn't get attacked by bandits. Everyone had the chance to kind of level up their skills. I have gotten to stage 2 in research and just started doing that, and I have kind of got a good idea in where, how to make money. So I've been producing rum. I've got 2 people working the farm, 2 separate well makers that do produce enough to supply both the farm and the rum factory. One of the reasons why I got 2 is because this guy is also quite low in level, because I did recently purchase him and Puhat. Puhat is here making the rum. Now, something I have learned, if you are wanting to train people quicker in labouring, it is generally best to get them to do something like mining, as they are just constantly doing that and not having to go back and forth between different areas. So, for example, if I look at Ryoko's progression, when I did get these guys around the same time as well, at least in terms of doing stuff. You see here, his labouring is 20, his is only 17. And they were both at the same level. Maybe he have been, one of them might have been, I think Ryoku may have been half a level through, but, at level 1 that's not a huge difference to show up later on. But you can imagine this guy is constantly labouring, while this guy is every so often running back and forth. So in terms of what I would probably want to do later on is whenever I do, if I can fix that other one, or if I have to just start off anew, which would really kind of suck, but hey, I'm planning, whoever is a constant ore miner would go towards the other things like farming and rum making in the future, as they don't need to progress so quickly. And the people who are new will just go straight to labouring on the mill, on the mining, so that way they can build up the level constantly. Because even someone like, say, Old Soldier, whose level is very high, he won't be leveling up as fast as someone as Soto, just because of every so often he has to take a break and run down. At the same time, though, I have noticed some of the other people running up. So, in terms of workforce, what did I do for this one to make it working? So I started off with just the base guys. I didn't actually buy anything extra like I did on the last video. I just went straight out and started building. Now this actually did kind of hinder me, because economy was very slow. I didn't even do farming until very recently. And I built up some money by selling all the armor and weapons, but that didn't make much money. So I took to rum making after doing a little bit of research online and finding out it did make quite a lot of money. And also one time when I was in town, I did see, it was like selling for 300 coins. So yeah, I've gone on to it, and that was actually really useful, because I went up there with like a whole lot of armor and I only made like 600 gold from that armor, and didn't really help me out in my money making, although it did get me a new person, which was great. But then, I quickly came back down, did rum making, made a batch of like 8, went back up, sold them, got enough money to buy a level 2 person, another person, this guy here, which you can see he is an attack specialist. And I also was able to still, after paying for him, still could afford to pay for the research for level 2, which meant I was able to get a lot, the workbench number 2, more stuff. So my plan now is to see if I can try build my base a little bigger, segment it up so I actually will have like 2 gates, one gate, then a shop, then another gate to my factory area, so that way all my resources are protected. You know, defenses and stuff. If I go to my tech, currently stone refinery and well, what I'm researching. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about the change in size. I had a few problems with the other recording system, and so I have just come back. I actually lost my save. Well, I lost my progress from during my chat, but that's fine. I mean, as I was showing you just about this information, I have now gone and installed DxStory, and while I was at it, I have installed another program as well. This one is called VAC, or Virtual something or other cable, something like that. Basically it means right now I have Skype running on a separate channel, and I then have obviously my microphone and headset, so all of those are down to separate channels, and this means that I am able to record, you know, my Skype chats and stuff separately. So yeah, it just means, you know, if I'm having a chat with someone randomly, I can mute my voice, mute their voice, and then if it is game related, I can obviously bring it back in. And saying that, I mean, I'm not testing it right now. Going forwards, although I can fit a wider screen, I think for my frame rates, I will stick to playing at 1080p. Yeah, just see what the hell. Okay, oh, Mr. Old Soldier decided to open it. Random. But yes, I was saying about how I was, you know, making... I actually really don't even know what I was saying, because that was a good 2 hours ago or more. But yeah, you know, this is the idea of a good economy. Basically how I worked it is that everyone, except for, you know, 2 people were doing research, 1 person, Old Soldier that be it, was set as the refiner. Should have really rotated the other way, but, you know, hindsight. Okay, well, interesting. Yes, and basically everyone else was dedicated towards fixing the star mining, although I did have 1 person with engineering, and if I look through, we may find that person. There we go, so you can see they're set to engineering and then set to stone mining, so they'll sit there building like they currently are, Twitch, so you can see them building away while twitching. And then, you know, if there's nothing, he would just man, he will just man the, he'll just, yeah, man the stone mine. Now let's have a look. What am I researching again? Tech. I have to do this all over again. What did I do? Oh shit. Better training dummies. Stone mining. This is going to take a bit of time. Reason for me building this building is so we've got our beds in here. All our beds are in here, so people can rest up after each attack. We also have 1 research here, but I can't fit another one in here because this seems to have a box a bit bigger than itself. So I'm going to put another one here because I'm actually going to get one of my dudes, another dude, to be dedicated towards science, just to help out. I can always dismantle it later, and I do plan on dismantling it later. And here, what was in here? Training dummies, which will need to be upgraded once I finish the research. So that will help my guys get a bit stronger. yeah, so I mean I'll continue as is. Sorry. Why do I have this here? So basically what happens is these guys will automatically pick it up. As you can see, he's been picking it up from here. Now this currently isn't full, but if it did get full, which I mean as you can see, you know, they are actually surprisingly outputting a lot faster than he can manufacture. So maybe I will step up manufacturing, or you know, get rid of one of these guys and have them doing another job. As I said, you know, I do need my you know, 2 research benches back. But once this gets full, then they would automatically start dropping it in here. Same you can see here, because when this gets full, he'll pick it up into his inventory. And if I show you, I'll just simulate it. I drag this into his inventory. It just okay, took a bit of time, but yeah, you see that he drops it off. Now, I've got 5. I got quite a bit there, so I can definitely make another run. Now, unlike that other video that you'll be getting uploaded soon, and you'll see I got completely devastated with. With this one, you know, I'm very much out of the track. I have been attacked by bandits maybe 4 times, but there's no one else really passing by, so I may need to relocate. But since I'm having to go with this save for now, while I see if the other one is going to work, yeah, may as well play on it a bit. And you guys can see my learning process, because this is how I've learned. This is my test game, and there basically aren't any rules except for cheating. I don't cheat. So yeah, we'll see. Is that done? Yes, Twitch is not operating anymore. That's got 4. That's got 21. Let's check inventory, because I have a bad habit of holding this lemon. Like there, why is Skinner got 2 waters for oh, don't tell me I just dropped a water. And I just dropped a water. So whatever. Let me... Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. This is the one problem with having 2 people dedicated to a job. They both pick up water when they don't need it. Oh, cool. He does, though, pick it up, so that's good. That's actually very useful. Didn't really need that. I was hoping they'd automatically drop it in there when they filled it up, but hey. The good thing is they are able to keep up with the supply and demand. These guys are going really good, though. Skinner. Yeah, see, his labouring is almost 50. Pretty much catched up to that, because he's pretty much working full time. Here's the other dude. It's Jorgen. So these are the 3 guys I purchased, so they're pretty good at labouring. Anyway, better catch my scientists. So we're going to build another science bench. I wish I could snap to grid or something. That'd be really nice. Confirm that. Now I think you are my other tier. Nope. Stats. Where is it? Science. Peace, Soto. Peace and Soto. It's Peace and Soto. Okay, so Soto is currently dedicated towards that, so I'll get you to... No, don't get... No. I didn't place it around that way, did I? Oh no, I did. Ah, whatever. So I've been reading a bit of the development of this game as well, which is pretty cool. It's a great game. they are going to be, now that they're bringing out 64-bit support, that they've got better terrain. All the terrain's going to be shipped by what they've said, because it's running on DirectX 9. In the future though, it will be running on DirectX 11, which is great because it means it will be improved performance and graphics wise. Downside for me is that I can't support DirectX 11, which is why I was really kind of peeved off with myself when I got Watch Dogs, and the day it came out I was like, oh sweet, download, went to play, and it was like, no, you can't play it at all because you have no support for DirectX 11. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do, because I've actually got 2 projects on my hands right now for computers. One is a media center, which is going to be cool. Basically it's running Linux. The idea is it's going to have a motherboard that can have a lot of hard drives, because it's going to be it's going to have, you know, gigabit speed internet support. It's going to have plenty of storage drive for hard drive. The reason being is that it's going to hold all my movies, hold all my music and family photos and videos and stuff like that. It's also going to probably do my rendering, which means it needs to be a bit grunty, so then in the future I'll just, you know, do my editing on my computer, port it over, and then have it render on that computer while people can still watch movies and stuff, so it'd have to be fairly beefy. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I'd probably upload my videos from that, so it leaves my main computer uninterrupted. In terms of my main computer, well, I'm looking at upgrading. I'm going to Intel now. I'm currently running an AMD, but I'm wanting Intel's because multi-core processing, you know, AMD is great, but by what of my research has shown is that basically Intel is good for multitasking in a way, and that's what I will be doing. I will be multitasking. You know, I'll be recording, having multiple audio things at the same time, because I've got VAC, virtual audio controller or cable or whatever. Playing games, obviously, you know, other things running in the background. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Something else I may do just so I can actually enjoy my music, is figure out if I can separate things like Spotify to point to a specific thing, so I can have it like come out of my headsets, or have it point out through another audio thing on VAC. I'm not sure if I can do that though, because it just goes by system default. If I can, that'd be great though, because it does mean you know, I've got a bit more control over all my audio sources. It looks like Steam also, funny enough, when I went to look at the settings for stuff, it just, yeah, doesn't let me, it lets me choose my recording system but not my output audio. So yeah, I guess Steam's going to be overlaying. It would be nice if Steam could bring it that you could choose where audio outputs to. I mean, nowadays it shouldn't be hard. I think all programs, you know, all games, all programs, all download managers or whatever you want to call it, anything that gamers use should be designed to, you know, be multi-purposeful, you know, so you can use it for gaming or you can use it for recording, you know, have it on different systems, because maybe, you know, maybe someone like myself, I would like to have some earphones that I can plug my music into, so then I'm not using my headset and I can always yank them out of my ear and have my headset going if I just want to hear game audio. Or possibly just so then that way you can direct it to a separate cable, virtual cable, and, you know, be able to silence it out for legal reasons, so, you know, I'm not in trouble for streaming my music. Anyway, so this is my economy. I wonder how much they can hold. Yeah, he's gonna get his, yeah, see, this is why he takes up so much time to level, because he has to walk quite a bit. He has got on 5 now, which is good. So I've got, oh geez, I'm actually almost full. Yep, I'm pretty much full. Why are you not, it's empty. Is it full? No, because it needs water. Neither of them got a water. Oh, How funny. Good thing is I can get one of them off. He's going to be sitting there for a bit. But I got tons to sell, which is good. So I can do a run. Yeah, see, he's waiting. They got plenty of water. I bet you one of these is holding out with water. Nope. Nope. No? Huh, okay. No bandit so far, that's good. This takes a long time to do though, which is really funny. So I'm not particularly worried about him waiting, because it takes forever anyway. Okay, Sota, you can now man the... I want you to stand in the middle. Actually looks a bit more pleasing. Go stand in the middle and operate. Yeah, it's better. So tech. Okay, so that's... Well, I'm running normal speed. I need to run at high speed. So I would like some of my tech to be done. Especially well. Well's good because that means they'll be more effective. After well, saloon building, just so I can build a sales building, which I'll build outside the door. I'll just build here, because eventually I will just be taking these, I'll be tearing them down. I'm not sure if I can build, you know, like a segmented wall. That would be very interesting to see if I can. If I can, I will be building, you know, one like goes around here, another one that has this saloon. Otherwise, I'm not too particularly worried about having the saloon by itself, or maybe just extending it down and having the saloon there. And I mean, because it's close, all the defenses will be poking here and someone can just run out, so not particularly worried. And until they add thieving, or, you know, people pillaging my stuff, even then, I mean, if they pillage that, tough biggie, who cares? Yeah. Something else I'll also be looking at is wondering if I can get that system to see my really cheap webcam, because then at least I can add myself in there if I decide to. But I like, it seems interesting. Like the stuff I can do with DX Story is very useful. I will have to see if I can do the same stuff in the with Action, because Action is a very user-friendly one and great for quick videos. How much longer? I think I'm going to cut this one short just because I spent so much time doing it. But I mean, yeah, you guys can see a good idea of, you know, what I do to learn. I was hoping there'd be patrols between these two towns, but there's obviously not, because I think this town up here is a bit more of a bad town or something. But I can't seem to mouse over it. There we go. Okay, it's a holy nation. Huh, interesting. Trade outpost right next to... Oh, cannibals. Oh, more cannibals. One nice graphical bug right here is that chain. I can see that chain's meant to be here, because you can also see that bulge should be there. So, yeah. And it goes off to the side, so it looks like it was meant to be hanging off that. So, very odd bug. I guess, I don't know, it's either my end or their end. But it's a great game otherwise. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my second upload video for Kenshi. There definitely will be more. I do quite enjoy it, so thank you so much for your guys' time. You know, subscribe it, or give me some feedback if you'd like. Even give me some tips, or you know, if you want to ask me a question, feel free to ask me a question. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. Bye for now.